Hello and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated video of all my Fast and Furious merch. In one of the past videos that I did about maybe 2 years ago, I had Fast and Furious merch, but it was nowhere near what I have today. By nowhere near, I'm talking about I have RC cars, diecast cars, big and small, shirts, license plates, etc. As each car is being shown, I will put a photo right next to it so you know exactly which movie it came from and how it was portrayed in the movie. All right, let's get that lineup ready.
If you thought that was sexy, wait till you hear how sexy this one is.
Now that the big diecast cars are done, it's time to do the mini diecast cars. Shifting into second gear, we have my favorite category, the RC drift cars. As you can see, we have the Supra and the Skyline boxed up, only because I want to make sure that they stay as fresh as possible. I have driven the RX-7 when I was down in Florida, and after driving that, I was like, I have to get the other two for myself. If you want to see that video of me driving the RX-7 RC drift car, click the link above. So a few years ago, I went to Universal Studios in Hollywood, and it was my first time ever in LA, and I went all ham in the gift shop. The gift shop had a decent amount of Fast and Furious merchandise. As you can see here, there's a small Supra and a small Dodge Charger, and those were being sold at the gift shop, and I only got the Supra. Months later, I asked my friend to get the Dodge Charger and ship it to me because I couldn't find it anywhere online. The bigger models I was able to find on Amazon, so that was not a problem for me. I also went to LA last year in 2021, and I was at the Peterson Automotive Museum, which had awesome selection of cars, and we had to stop by the gift shop because why not? In the gift shop, I found Dom's Charger with a little figure of Dom, as you can see in the photo, and Brian and his Supra. Months later go by, and I'm like, why don't they have Han? That would be cool. And then I find one on eBay, and I purchased it without any question. Here are the Hot Wheel cars that I own. Starting with the top left, we have the Nissan Silvia from the race in Fast and Furious, the fourth one. Next up, the orange Supra from the first Fast and Furious. Followed by Brian's Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. If you're not sure where this next one is from, look no further. This is a Nissan Skyline shown in Tokyo Drift, and if you don't remember it, here it is. This is a scene where Sean asks Han, what does he drift for? Han goes to show him, drifts around the car, I don't know, X amount of times, and then gets the girl's number. Hey Han, did that girl ever call you back? She didn't. Oh, okay. I was just curious. I mean, she gave you I thought she was interested in you. Next up, we have Dom's RX-7 from the first movie. Next up is Brian's 1971-72 Skyline from Fast 5. This is when Brian and Mia are in Brazil prior to meeting up with Vince. Bottom left is a Jeep from F9. If you haven't seen F9, go see it so you know what I'm talking about. I had no idea there was an Aston Martin in the Fast and Furious franchise. The only thing I could think of is when they were in London. But then again, I didn't see it at the auction. This cute Hot Wheel set with Jesse's Jetta, the Charger, the Supra, and the Racer's Edge ramp truck looks kind of cool, and I'm definitely going to keep that boxed up. The last two sets on the right, I got off Amazon, and they're very tiny cars. I don't think I'm ever going to open it, as well as the Hot Wheels, so it's just something cool to have. Why not? This Fast and Furious limited edition 5-car set is probably one of my favorites. We have Letty's 240 SX, Brian's Mitsubishi Eclipse, Dom's Mazda RX-7, Jesse's Volkswagen Jetta, and Leon's R33 Skyline. I can confirm the streets are not closed on this Hot Wheels set. For Valentine's Day, my girlfriend was kind enough to send me some pullback cars that she got at a store, as well as the Fast and Furious Highway Heist game. I don't know when I'm going to play the Highway Heist game, but it looks cool. It's a board game, but I think you need 4 people for it. So I'm going to have to wait until I have 4 people ready to play. So what you're looking at here is the Lego Dodge Charger by Technic. No pun intended. It was very technical to put together. Just $100 and a little over 1,000 pieces. It became a little bit of a nightmare the first day, and I had to really backtrack on a small mistake that I made. But let alone, this is a pretty badass thing to have, and it goes up on 2 wheels. Like, how awesome is that?
Yeah. Just like a Toretto.
I did a video review of the Lego Dodge Charger, and if you'd like to watch that, you can click the link above. I recently got these 2 last year for a reasonable price. I got them for very cheap, and it's something that came out probably years ago that I had no idea of, but I was lucky enough to find them sealed, and now I'm going to keep them sealed. Next up, we have license plates. Don't get too exhausted. Starting from the top left, we have Brian's Mitsubishi Eclipse license plate, followed by Dom's Dodge Charger, and the third one on the first column would be Brian's Toyota Supra. In the second column, it's just a regular Fast and Furious license plate. It has some weight to it. It's kind of cool. The T4U license plate is Brian's Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. The Japanese license plate, which was seen on Sean's Ford Mustang in Tokyo Drift. This is the scene where he's racing DK down a mountain. And no, I'm not talking about DK Mountain from Mario Kart Double Dash. I have the standard Toretto license plate. The Florida license plate that says hater is Roman Pierce's from his Mitsubishi Spider in Too Fast, Too Furious. Now it's time for the good stuff, the merch, the stuff that we like to wear. This first shirt that I have that says for Brian, I believe I got on some random car website and I was lucky enough to find it. But it's definitely unique and I love that it has Brian's Supra as like a silhouette in the background. The famous Tuna No Crush shirt, which you can get in black with white lettering or white with black lettering. You can find that almost anywhere. And when I mean anywhere, like Amazon, eBay, car websites will have it as well. The next 3 shirts are exclusives and I don't think they're being sold anywhere. And the person I purchased it from, I don't think is selling anymore. This first one we have is the Gallo 12 or Gallo 24. If you remember, Agent Dunn couldn't answer correctly when Brian specifically asked them what would be a better motor for his Skyline, the Gallo 12 or Gallo 24. This orange one is awesome, Tuna No Crust, and again, it has the Supra silhouette. I wore this at Fuel Fest in Arizona. The orange Supra was there. Awesome dude, and it was a perfect day to wear orange. Next one is the Racer's Edge, which is based off of the Ford Lightning in Fast and the Furious that Paul drives while he's working for the Racer's Edge. This is a pretty cool shirt. I've worn this shirt a few times and people just think it's really cool that it actually does exist. This shirt that says winning's winning is funny because it's got the Mitsubishi Eclipse decal, but the quote was said by Vin Diesel. So it's kind of funny. This might be an emotional shirt for most of the Fast and Furious fans because this is the ending quote that Vin Diesel said at the end of Furious 7 as he's departing ways with Paul Walker. This Paul Walker sweatshirt looks cool, and because it's white, I'm scared to get it dirty. So for now, it just hangs in my closet. Just like the sweatshirt, I have this soft blanket, which is awesome. And I usually do keep it folded up in my closet as I don't want to get it dirty. As you can see, I also have a Brian O'Connor Funko Pop, which is cute. They also have a Dom Toretto and Luke Hobbs one as well. I have 4 posters that are, I believe, are 18 by 24. And I got these off a website called tunercult.com. At the time I purchased these, they were selling all 4 of them and it was buy one, get one free. Don't forget the poster behind me, which is the cover of Fast and Furious 6. I don't have them in front of me because they're actually in use. I have 4 Tuna No Crust license plates, front and back of each of my cars, Honda Civic and Toyota Supra. And these you can find almost anywhere as well. Tuner Cult, Prime Driven. This is something cool to have on your car, especially if you're a Fast and Furious fan. I got these from a friend overseas and I paid him for it and he did an awesome job of making it a surprise and then revealing it towards the end that it was going to be based off the Eclipse and the Supra colors. And these are Vans and I don't typically wear Vans and I don't think I'm going to wear these because of the amount of time he put into these. But I just think he did an excellent job with this. Hands down, he does a really nice job restoring shoes. And this is his Instagram if anybody ever wants to go check him out or lives overseas in the UK. But he did an awesome job. And this is something I want to keep like fresh and boxed up for just display purposes. Next up is my favorite category, the Chad Lindbergh category. I did purchase a few items from him last year. This first one that you see is a license plate that just says Jesse. But underneath it, it says 2JZ engine, no shit. Right next to it, you can see that he's got a bracelet, which I believe was for some charity, but the black, the white, and the blue are supposed to represent the colors on the Volkswagen Jetta. All the way to the left is a little mini figure of Chad Lindbergh, aka Jesse, in a Build-A-Brick form. So as you can see, this is the front of it, which comes with a little Lego piece that you can stick the little guy on. And on the back, there's a little signature, and obviously there's a scene from Race Wars. I purchased 2 photos on his website, and I decided to frame it for myself, but he addressed it to me and it's signed, so it's awesome. I love the little popcorn tin to the right of that, and it's pretty cool because you can move all 3 of those layers, or those tiers, I guess. But it's pretty cool, and it's definitely something to just put on display. This is a shirt that he was selling, and he also signed it, as you can see in the top right corner. I have to find a way to make sure that ink doesn't, or the Sharpie doesn't fade or anything like that. With that said, that's all the merch I have from Chad Lindbergh. Oh boy, where do I start with this one? So we'll start with the wallet. The wallet was seen in the first movie when Brian was fighting Vince out on the street outside of Toretto's, and Brian's wallet eventually falls out, and Dom asks Jesse to give him the wallet, and as you can see on the wallet itself, it says Brian Earl Spillner, just like it did in the movie. This is a really good, like, screen accurate wallet, and a friend of mine made it on Instagram, and I'm so glad I have it in my possession. As you can see the movies, I have 1 through 9 going down, including Hobbs and Shaw, and the 20th anniversary steelbook right above it, which is awesome. I also did another video on that. If you'd like to see that, please click the link above. To the right of that is the limited edition wheel, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was movies 1 through 6, but that was a pretty cool way to have the discs right inside the tire. Next up, I have a die-cast Nintendo Switch dock, which is supposed to be the last scene from the end of the first movie, which my girlfriend made for me. We got the Dodge Charger, the Toyota Supra, and the train passing by. And the dock is actually right in between the cars and the train. And it works, so it's excellent. Next up, I also have 3 PSP UMDs. The first Fast and the Furious, 2 Fast, 2 Furious, and Fast and Furious 4. I'm not sure why they skipped out on Tokyo Drift for the PSP UMD. I thought that would have been awesome. The mug just right above it says quarter mile at a time. I just recently got that last Christmas. As for the 2 thermoses on the right, the one with the gear shifter I recently got last year, but the one to the right of that I got at Universal Studios 3 years ago. We all know that Tuna No Crust hat. I wear that usually on stream or off stream. It's one of my favorite hats to have, hands down. I also have 2 metal dog tags, a shot glass, and a few Fast and Furious games, which maybe you have seen me play on YouTube, maybe not. But we have Fast and Furious, which is also translated as Fast and Furious, and that's for the PSP and PS2. Fast and Furious Showdown, and Fast and Furious Spy Racers, which I've yet to play, but I will be playing it soon. And just above that, I have a bottle opener wrench that I got also at Universal Studios. With that said, it is time to end the video. If you didn't subscribe in the first 0.01 seconds of this video, now's your time to do so. Or feel free to subscribe after the video's over. Your choice. Thank you all for your support. For those of you who like, comment, subscribe, it really goes a long way. These videos take time to make and put out, so I really appreciate the patience, and I enjoy making these videos, so I couldn't do it without you. If you're a Fast and Furious fanatic like myself, put in the comments what collectibles you have. Let me know what your favorite movie is, what your favorite car is, what you liked about this video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.